You know that feeling when something works or it doesn't work, or when you click with someone or when you don't click with someone? I think we all know when something just feels right or if it doesn't feel right. And when I was an asset raiser for a CTA many years ago, I never liked cold calling or cold emailing. It just didn't feel right. But I followed the procedure of what I was supposed to do. I had to make a certain number of calls and get a certain number of meetings in order to get allocations. And there was a certain school of thought back then that that was the process, that's what everyone did. And I did that, but I didn't like it. And I think back now as to why I didn't like it, and it felt unnatural. I was asking for somebody's time and attention, and it felt kind of icky and desperate. I managed to get meetings back then and managed to raise money, but the process has changed, and thank God it has. The investment marketplace is a lot more saturated than it used to be, and investors are basically bombarded with opportunities. So asking for their time, asking for their attention just isn't going to work today. And I think that the pressure cooker mentality of getting meetings and getting in front of investors and getting allocations is never going to work. It doesn't work that way. There's a process. And what really works now is building what always worked. It always worked to build relationships, to focus on building friendships because everybody likes to work with people that they know and like. So I tell the fund managers that I work with, don't buy a list and just send an email blast to people with your tear sheet and an introductory email to your fund. That's a surefire way to get people to move you into their spam folder. The process to getting an allocation has always taken time. That's nothing new. So instead of trying to rush that process, I think it's better to sort of settle into the process and allow investors to get to know you and get to know the true you. Be authentic, be yourself, provide value, and focus on building a friendship rather than getting a check cut.